I was about to give up on life.
Amanda, a young girl, stood on the street, pregnant and carrying a child. She was about to give up on life. But then she saw a shining car light with people coming to her. The scene began to blur as she looked into their faces, and we were taken back in time. Amanda was a young girl who grew up in a political household with her father, a freedom fighter from PAC, and her mother, a businesswoman.
We did our best to protect and support her.
Even though we couldn't spend every day with her, we tried to give her everything she needed.
She was the only child at home, so she was spoiled because her parents couldn't spend every day with her. She had a bodyguard and helper at home. In high school, Amanda was doing well in grade 10 when she made friends with bad peers.
They wanted my lifestyle, so they made their adventure, helping me make it over and fighting with all the guys at school who were on the wrong side.
One day, they made her skip school and go to a party in the township with bad boys who were so-called cold guys who used drugs and drank alcohol. At the party, the girls made her do drugs, and one of them paid a boy to sleep with her without using a condom. Amanda got pregnant. As Amanda's pregnancy progressed, her relationships with her parents and friends began to fray. Her parents, who had always been protective of her, were devastated by her situation.
We tried to be supportive, but she could sense our disappointment.
Her friends from school, who had introduced her to the party lifestyle, abandoned her. They were afraid of being associated with her pregnancy and the potential consequences. Amanda felt isolated and alone.
I was forced to drop out of school and focus on my pregnancy. My parents hired a tutor to help me continue my education, but my heart just wasn't in it.
As the months passed, Amanda's depression deepened. She felt like her life was over, and she was just going through the motions. She began to question her worth and the decisions she had made. The day she found herself standing on the street, pregnant and carrying a child, was a turning point. She had hit rock bottom and was contemplating giving up on life.
But then I saw the shining car lights and people came to my aid. They offered kindness, compassion, and support.
For the first time in months, Amanda felt a glimmer of hope. As she looked into the faces of these strangers, Amanda realized that she wasn't alone. Some people cared, people who wanted to help.
And in that moment, I made a decision. I would turn my life around.
With the help of the strangers who had shown her kindness, Amanda found the strength to start anew. They introduced her to a local organization that supported young mothers, providing her with access to resources, counseling, and a supportive community.
My child and I moved into a haven, a cozy home shared with other young mothers facing similar challenges. Together, we formed a tight-knit family, sharing meals, stories, and laughter.
Amanda enrolled in a program that allowed her to continue her education while caring for her child. She excelled in her studies and discovered a passion for social work and counseling. With the support of her new community, Amanda began to heal and find purpose.
As Amanda grew stronger, we began to rebuild our relationships with her. We too had been on a journey of self-discovery, learning to accept and support her new path.
Together, they worked to rebuild their bond, one based on mutual respect, trust, and love. Years passed, and Amanda's hard work paid off. She graduated from college, became a social worker, and dedicated her life to helping others.
My child and I thrived, surrounded by a loving community that had become our family. I never forgot the strangers who had shown me kindness when I needed it most.
She paid it forward, volunteering at the organization that had supported her and helping others facing similar challenges. Amanda's story came full circle, a testament to the power of resilience, kindness, and the human spirit.